Happy Friday, friends. Friday, woo! Man, hard, long week. Mm, 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 mm. I was hit with another micro assault um going into my job building from a parent as I was adjusting my natural hair. Said to me, "I like how wild and crazy your hair is." It was like this, y'all, and I couldn't take it. I don't know. I just got no. I can't protect y'all fragility anymore. I said I love how limp and lifelike your hair is. The way gravity just takes a hold on it is really remarkable, and it's really amazing how close it looks to dog hair. And then I twirled around. And I said toodles, and I left. I went into my office. I'm waiting for them to talk to me about it, but they didn't because I was ready. I was ready. Um, and you would think she's a white person, right? You would think she'd be white. Nope. Child, Indian, brown, with a UK accent. Hmm, girl. I was telling my husband the story, so he said, "Oh, white." I said, "No, she's Indian." He said, "No, Indian with a UK accent, white." I said, "Oh, nigga, you right. You all right. That white one, white husband, okay, white husband, okay. Probably went to Oxford. Already had money. Not one of the poor Indians, but brown, so she couldn't make it over there. You know, she her caste would still be based on her color. So she came here where she's an exotical to the American white man. Anywho, let's talk about this brother Love, aka P Did It. Cassie, his long-term girlfriend of a damn near decade plus, $30 million lawsuit accusing him of rape and torture and relationship systematic abuse, everything, child, everything. And people are standing behind her because they knew her personal assistant. Yeah, he knew. They brought up an old video of young Jock of how he was sitting next to his wife. Young Jock was sitting next to his wife, hanging out with Diddy and Cassie. A white woman was next to them with her head shaved. He turned to Cassie and said, I want you to shave your head." Jock was like, "What?" And then next thing you know, Cassie had the whole side of her head shaved. Girl, 30 million? Too low. Wendy Williams is now trending because she said a long time ago that P Did It left her for dead on the side of the New Jersey Turnpike, child. And that's why she's trending again, because if she was out, this would be her moment. This was made for her. This is made for her. She been told y'all about Diddy. Everybody told y'all about Diddy. Remember when that nigga smacked Drake and nothing happened? But like I said in my other video, everybody who fucks with Diddy comes up dead, child. Y'all trying to tell me healthy ass Kim Porter died of pneumonia when she was in rumored to be writing a book with brother Bilal, also the same brother that said he caught Will Smith getting rammed by Dwayne Martin. That same nigga, brother Bilal. And next thing you know, Kim Porter come up dead. And I say it all the time, Cassie got away because Kim died. As much Diddy loved Kim, loved her. Couldn't be faithful to her because that's not a thing for him. Loved her, loved her. She found her out. He was two, young girls lost their mother, son lost their mother. The girls are teenagers. Okay, one thing Diddy, y'all can never say about Diddy is that he's not into his kids. He's very much so into his kids. And he just is like, Diddy, Cassie was like, sneaking out. And within a year, she was married and pregnant to the personal trainer. Didn't she get out and land on her feet, y'all? 30 million, Cassie, way too low. 100 million dollars. If I'm in a situation, if I was in that situation and I'm gonna put out a lawsuit and I know what happened, the amount of money is gonna be so high, y'all gonna be like, oh, that nigga did it. Give me 500 million. That nigga did it. Oh, she's suing for 500 million. He did that shit. 30 million. Mm. But I also feel like, I'm not victim shaming. I'm just pointing out I don't want to say hypocrisies. I'm pointing out the coincidences. It's been quite a few years since she's left Diddy. I believe that nigga was paying her. I think she was on a monthly salary or stipend. I really think so. She don't work. Her husband, I don't see him working. I think Diddy was funding that lifestyle. And now that the whole situation with his liquor brand deals and his companies are dwindling, the money's funny. And he was like, yeah, let's just suspend these payments. And just suspending these payments a little too long, she's like, oh nigga, you playing with me. You gonna pay me for my pain. You paying me for my silence, and now you finna pay me for my pain. Few years ago, a few months ago, even a few weeks ago, people didn't understand why her husband, Alex Fine, was so angry with Diddy. His posts would be so angry. And now we know why. Because there was abuse. She even says, Cassie even says in her documents that Diddy was into a kink. Now, I didn't read, I skimmed and I watched other bloggers dissect it. I don't know if she is just saying these stories to show his history of sexual deviancy or if she was forced to do such things. But she does say she was introduced to the drugs. She willingly took these drugs to escape the harsh realities of the things that she was doing. A certain particular act was her having sex with multiple male prostitutes while Diddy watched, masturbated, and recorded, filmed it. If you know the history of Cassie, she still got a song that will bump in the club. She kind of came up under Ryan Leslie's tutelage. He's just he sing like that. That's what he sound like to me, right? Light skin, small frame man, quite good singer, producer, was real popular and popping in the clubs in the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. Cassie came up under him. They started dating. And Cassie was dating now, or with P did it. She was 19. 19. Lord have mercy. From 19 to 30, you are super impressionable at 19. And she would say every time she tried to step out and do music and work with another producer, he would flip out. Blowing up the car of one producer, I think, was it Frank Ocean? No. I'll put it in the comments. It's one of them black niggas. Did he blew up his car? All kind of shit, right? I believe it. Now, I'm not sure about the kink of the male prostitutes. If she was at first a willing participant to be a people pleaser, because because that's what you tend to do at 19. And when you're young, you don't know what you don't like unless you try it. Maybe she said that just shit wasn't for me, but had to continue to do it to be a pleaser for him. And then I heard a lot of people comment about, well, why didn't she just leave? And what took her so long to leave? And a commenter said this, and it was eye opening for me. Your introduction into the business was Ryan Leslie. You became his girlfriend. You jumped onto Diddy's bandwagon, and he pretty much made you his whore, and everybody knew it. He probably lent you out to his friends, and to protect those friends, you're not going to mention them because they're not the problem. And that's why you call them male prostitutes. But I firmly believe he rented and leased you out to his friends at his parties while he watched. You were his plaything, his toy, his human fucking sex doll. While you got other women pregnant, you had other relationships with women. You were the plaything. Leave and go where? Leave and do what? Yes, she stayed. If she didn't leave with Alex Fine, she would not be where she is right now. Leave and go where? Diddy has his hand in everything that you are a part of. That hip hop, urban, R&B world, Diddy has his hand in it. Alex Fine is a Caucasian man personal trainer. Nothing that P. Diddy does is going to affect the world and life and society that Alex Fine comes from. Case in point, the situation with J-Lo and the shooting in the club. And she left him quick, fast. She left. And everybody was like, oh, she ain't a real one. She ain't a ride or die. She left. No, because she know he shot that fucking gun in that club. But do you see where she went after she left? Where did she go? Where did she turn to? All right, I'm not gonna forget y'all gave it a pass to my niggas and they don't hear me though, cause she from the Bronx, and y'all claim she Afro Latina, but I've seen her mama and her father Afro where she ain't no Amada La Negra. Tell you that shit, Afro Latina where. But anywho, y'all gave her a pass because you said Ja Rule wrote it for Ashanti and J Lo sang it, whatever. She said that hard R, okay, in that song. But anyway, I digress and say she from the Bronx. This culture, no. Anywho, you think my husband go around saying the word nigga? Absolutely not. But anywho, um, what was I saying? Oh, J Lo left, and when she left, she completely disassociated herself from niggas, urban colloquialisms, and situations in society, rap, anything that Diddy could put his hand in. She was gone. That bitch did enough. White man, husband, made in Manhattan, white man, love interest slash husband. Uh, Ben Affleck, white man, married Mark Anthony, Puerto Rican white man. She ain't had another nigga since. And that's by design. And P. Diddy at the time was big, but he wasn't that big. But he was big enough to have crushed whatever career she thought she was going to have in urban black spaces. She knew that. Smart. I don't know if a publicist told her. I don't know who told her. Smart. You're going to leave him. However, you're going to have to redo your whole image. Throw away all the bandanas that have the Swarovski crystals on them. Get rid of all the baggy pants and bustier shirts. You can't say nigga anymore. Start getting high-end designers when you go into these award shows. Start doing movies that are palatable for white people. Get yourself a few white love interests. No more. Do this perfume. Any more music has to be pop. Very Z100. Very KTU. Okay, we need you at the Grammys, at the Billboard Awards. No more Source Awards, no more Vibe Awards, no more BET Awards. Diddy is there. It worked. It worked. So where was Cassie gonna go? Cassie is Diddy's whore. Where was she gonna go? Why didn't she leave? Why didn't she leave? Why didn't she leave? And go where? Go where? So I truly, honestly, my opinion is he did it. He was doing it. He has been doing it. But 30 million is not enough. And I think somebody said she's asking for a jury trial. You don't want that. But also, another coincidence in the age of Aquarius, where all the truth comes to light. This is, this is. Are the chickens coming home to roost, Diddy? Your name came up with the killing of Tupac Shakur. You having problems with Ciroc. You having problems with Deleon. They don't got no agave in the Mexico. You having problems with um um sorry, brain freeze. Jesus Christ. What, you're being accused of paying off the podcasting awards, having Carisha, who only got 5 episodes, win over fucking Drink Champs. How? How does Carisha, please, with 5 episodes, win over fucking Drink Champs? Anyway, you're accused of doing that. You're accused of now this with the Cassie lawsuit. People coming out and saying, we're proud of you. Yes, this shit happened. We're proud of you. Finally speaking out. I stand with Cassie. Sir, I hope you enjoyed the life you sold your friend's soul for. Because I said it all the time. I think Diddy sacrificed Biggie for his success. I believe in all of that shit. That nigga made a deal with the devil. Fucking Biggie died and P Did It blows up. And I think that is the whole rebranding. Puff Daddy, Sean Puffy Combs, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Brother Love. Now it's Brother Love. You trying to revamp that gangster image, but us Brooklynites and New Yorkers who were there in the 90s, how do you know? Because I was there. How do you know? Because I was there. Know all the back end stories of Puff Daddy and Little Kim and all of that, and her going to jail. Yeah, we know because we was there and trying to revamp this image for the Gen Zers and thinking everybody is gonna forget, but the Gen Xers and the older millennials, the Zennials, somebody's introduced me to that word, the Zennials, because we're closer to Gen X than we are to the participation trophy part of the millennials. The Zennials, us born in the upper 80s and not the 90s or the mid 90s, the ones who are 40 plus, we were there. We remember. When everybody calls P. Diddy soft and Diddy is soft and Diddy is that, we would just chuckle. Oh, Diddy ain't about that life. Diddy, we hear the 20-year-olds, the 20-year-old rappers talk about Diddy ain't this and that, and we chuckle. Really? Keep thinking that. Look at Diddy's track record. Everybody who tried to cross Diddy left destitute or dead. Destitute or dead. Destitute, deported, or dead. And if you don't know, Google it. Okay? You cross Diddy, destitute, deported, or dead. Oh, we know nobody in my generation would ever come out their mouth and say Diddy is soft, Diddy not about that life, Diddy not a thug. Oh, okay. All right. You got it. He ain't about that life. Y'all don't know. And we ain't finna just dig up this man's dirt because he is trying to put on an image. He's trying to get away from that. Not everybody wants to be knocking motherfuckers around all the time. Sometimes we want our peace, so we're not gonna keep drudging up his history because we do understand that's the past is the past, and you want to be brother love now, and you just want to be peace, love, and soul, and make Asian babies. I get it. Okay, you wanna be a dad, this quiet as it's kept, low key. I quite enjoyed his last album because that is the music that I was used to because I was there, right? I quite enjoyed the album. I know it didn't do well because you guys like the y'all like to do all it. Y'all like that music, so it wasn't for y'all. But for us, we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. No skips, actually. I didn't buy it. I streamed it. No skips. I listened to every song. Quite nice. Good job to P Did It from Zenio. But anyway, you did that shit. I believe it. Definitely believe you did that shit. Let's not forget you was kicking babies out of bitches' stomachs. That your ex-girlfriend went on Tasha K, the one that Carisha said, look at your carpet. You fucking on a billionaire and got a carpet like that. Classic read. How he was kicking babies out of her stomach and making her get abortions. Anywho, y'all, happy Friday. I'm tired. My husband told me I shouldn't have clapped back. And even my mama said I shouldn't have clapped back. But I'm at the point where I just don't give a fuck. You ever been like, you just tired of protecting the feelings of other people and you just don't give a fuck? And I'm at the mindset, what you gonna do? Fire me? Go ahead and fire me, boo. I'm the only black person there. I'm Petty Betty. I will sue. You ain't got no paper trail on me except for complimenting somebody's hair the same way she complimented mine. I don't think they're smart enough to do that. But what they gonna do? Fire me? I'll get another job. I got feet and there's OnlyFans. If you got feet and OnlyFans, you should never be broke. Okay? Because there's some fat, sloppy Japanese businessman that will definitely buy your socks if you nut in them and also buy your panties. I just saw a woman that sells her armpit hair. She make about 10 grand a month. This some bullshit. I'm busy putting mine down the drain and she's selling her armpit hair. There's some kink out there that's gonna make you money, okay? What them old ladies say? How are you broke and you got a pussy? That makes no sense. Okay? How you broke and got a pussy? Put it to work. Stop giving it away for free. This is Unsolicited Advice Fridays. Everybody, enjoy your weekend.